Another game in this series, two really good teams playing each other, two teams that know each other really well, and just, we believe that our best can beat anyone's best.
What a difference a week can make. The Edmonton Oilers have reignited hope in their legions of fans back at home with a chance to advance to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs and send the LA Kings off the ice and onto the golf course for a fourth straight year. Well, good evening from Ice District. We are back for a playoff hockey broadcast that was far from a sure thing 7 days ago. The Oilers were down 2-0 to the Kings in the best of 7. Now it's 3-2 Oilers. The series could end here tonight. CTV's Jeremy Thompson is on the ground outside the arena for us tonight. And Jeremy, it's a beautiful evening to be outside about to enjoy playoff hockey with thousands of eager Oilers fans.
Absolutely, Jeff. A beautiful night in downtown Edmonton and Ice District. You said what a difference a week made in the series. What a difference an hour made in the crowd size here. There are, thousands of fans just filling Ice District right now. The Oilers know this is the place to be, and so the staff with the team decided to expand the capacity of the fan park for tonight. It is now the same size as it was during the Cup Finals last year. Meanwhile, the Oilers are playing some of the best hockey they've played all season. The players on the ice are looking to close out the Kings. Meanwhile, fans are finding different ways to show their support. When a truck is sporting 6 Oilers flags mounted on hockey sticks, you just know it's a super fan behind the wheel.
This isn't just all of it.
Oh, boy.
This is my train horns.
Rod Sherburne sells heavy-duty truck parts. He found this beauty in a big rig he salvaged.
What better use for it than to cheer on the Oilers?
With an air compressor in the bed and a pull cord running into the cab, Sherburne is turning heads and testing eardrums.
I don't get a chance to go to the game, so this is my way of supporting the team.
The team is starting to support itself on the ice, rattling off 3 wins in a row after a shaky start to the series, with the most dominant performance yet in Game 5.
Getting some healthy bodies back, you can actually see the depth of the Edmonton Oilers and how they're able to kind of exploit that on the other side against the Kings.
Goals from Evander Kane and Matthias Janmark, plus a steady Calvin Pickard in net, keeping Oilers fans happy even when they feel the refs are against them. No penalty shot when a King put his hand on the puck in the crease, and no call on this play.
Kane ended up hitting the back of the net exceptionally hard, and he's saying, how can there be a no call there? I was cleaved.
It seems to be consistent across the board, and by consistent I mean not that good.
There's some certainties in life, death, taxes, and you being upset with the refereeing.
And this is a better look at the lineup, just the amount of fans that are down here right now. And believe it or not, this is actually the smaller lineup to get into the fan park right now. The bigger lineup is across the street to get into the Moss Pit. And, they've really expanded the capacity here. There's a 5,000 person capacity in the Moss Pit. There's now a 7,500 fan capacity at Fan Park here. So we're talking about 12,000 plus fans outside of Rogers Place. Plus, of course, the 18,000 strong inside, hoping to will the Oilers to a win here in Game 6, Jeff, and a ticket to the second round.
All right, thanks, Jeremy. You can really feel the energy in Ice District. So one of our favorite elements of playoff time in Edmonton is the amount of former Oilers that appear and are hanging around the team. They're mingling with the fans and coming to see us. Jason Chimera, former Oiler, is with us now. Thanks for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me, yeah.
What a series. What a turnaround.
Yeah, you think they're dead in the water for 2-0 right in there. Then they weren't playing that well for the first probably 3 games, and then the last period in the third game they really kind of started to step on the gas, and really good. They played really good last game, and kind of momentum was kind of building, and yeah, it's exciting, and this city gets so pumped up, so it's really exciting for that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, you've been in a few different NHL cities. How do Oilers fans compare? All that pandemonium out there, how does that compare to other places you played?
I think it's just deep rooted here. You grew up loving the Oilers, and they kind of in the winter time it's pretty cold here, so it's it's one of those things to do, to go watch the game and root for the home team. And they have such history with Wayne and Mark, and even Kevin now still around the organization, and Glenn Anderson, and I see Paul Coffey coaching, and just like that kind of tradition here is crazy. And just to remember playing in Rexall and know just how much the fans get into it, and just going down when I was a healthy scratch for some of the games, and just watching the people down and people driving around my oil derricks and on their cars, and I found out that was my buddy's car that he made, so it was pretty cool. It's just cool to see the passion to get into the game for sure.
Yeah, as a player, what makes the playoffs different? I mean, we can't really understand it because we've never done it, but coming from you, like, what is?
I equate it because it's kind of a weird dynamic, because you're looking for goals and assists during the playoffs. You're looking for your contracts. You're looking for stuff. Not that a team matter, team does matter, but when it comes down to playoffs, it's just all team. No one cares who gets the credit. Everyone just wants to win, and guys are blocking shots, guys are hitting, guys are putting all out there, and just and you could tell the magnitude of the game just goes up like to 20%. It's crazy how much it goes up, and it's the best time of year. I don't know, the weather gets nicer, the grass is greener, and it's a really good time of year.
Everything just comes back to life.
Yeah, just everything. You're just like you're hurt, but you're rejuvenated. You don't feel anything during the game. You're kind of jacked up, and you're hurt again next game, and then you keep on going. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just like those are the moments you miss for sure.
All right. Any quick bold predictions for the series tonight, maybe?
Well, my son said, but I honestly think the Oilers are going to wrap it up tonight. I think they're going to have a big night. I think it's like 6-2 Oilers.
6-2 Oilers. Yeah. All right. You heard it here first. Thanks, Jason, for your time. Jason Chimera, Oilers alumni. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.